Welcome to the 8th unit of this course, Problem Identification and Escalation. Skills covered: Identification of a problem, Risk Management Process, Escalation Matrix and Problem Escalation Process. In this unit, you will attain the skills to identify and manage risks and problems at workplaces and how to escalate them to management. As we know, every workplace has its own set of challenges. Therefore, you must be equipped with the right steps to avoid problems and solve them efficiently. So let's kickstart the lesson. Section 1. Documentation for Health and Safety. The first section in this unit of problem identification is concerned with the documentation for health and safety. Here, you will learn about the risk management process and how to inspect controlling and thereby handling the problems at your workplace. Firstly, we shall talk about the risk management process. To identify problems and suggesting improvements or remedies, you have to follow the specific procedure of risk management. Risk management consists of methodical steps for handling hazards in the workplace. Steps for risk management are as follows. You must remember that anything that could lead to any harm to any person in the workplace, examples for which are displayed on your screen. Secondly, assessing the problem based on their impact, example, can it cause a severe injury? The third step is to control the problem, or if it's not feasible, controlling the threat arising out of the problem. Putting it into practice, such strategies that can eradicate or manage the problem. Lastly, to keep a check on control measures and adding better control measures. Also need to discover secure ways of doing things. Having understood the process of risk management, let's move ahead to learn about the intricacies involved with an escalation matrix. Section 2. Escalation Matrix. The second section in this unit encompasses the steps to manage a problem at the workplace, followed by a brief understanding of the escalation matrix, its features, and its workings. For escalating issues to the concerned department, every organization follows a specific procedure. This procedure is based on escalation matrix. It is essential to follow a well-defined procedure for problem management. Here are the steps. Firstly, identify the problems as described earlier. Second, log the complaint report to the concerned person via email or procedure specified by the organization. Third, categorize the problems into hazards, accidents, faulty tools or equipment, and general problems. Fourth, prioritize the problem according to its impact or severity into high, low, moderate, and critical. Fifth, initially diagnose the problem and collect data and information regarding that. Sixth, escalate the problem to the management through the escalation procedure. Lastly, close the complaint after the problem is solved. Now let's learn about an escalation matrix. Escalation matrix is a complaint logging system, complaint box, that allows you to specify multiple user contacts to be notified in the event of issues. By using the escalation matrix, you can notify the right people at the right time about critical alerts irrespective of the business hours. The escalation matrix is time zone specific and it is available 24/7. The key features of the escalation matrix are as follows. There is always a schedule assigned to every escalation matrix. An escalation matrix service is available 24/7 to assign respective schedules. The schedules are time zone specific. Finally, a matrix can be defined at multiple levels, ranging from senior management to lower management. This implies that you can now have exclusive user groups notified of issues depending on device roles or location or issue types. Now it is time to peek inside an escalation matrix and see how it works. Especially for moving complaints, how does the escalation matrix help to forward the complaint to the right department? In the escalation matrix, Complaints severity can be assigned into different levels, level 1, and can be escalated to the next levels. These next levels are called level 2 and level 3 respectively. Administrators can assign level 1, level 2, and level 3 departments. Once the level 1, level 2, and level 3 departments are defined, we can easily understand how the escalation matrix works. The image displayed on your screen is a flowchart to portray the functioning of an escalation matrix. Let's learn about the process step by step. Complaint of a given category will by default be assigned and notified by email to the level 1 department of that category. Level 1 defines which an issue has to be raised, to whom, and within which time frame. If the complaint is not resolved within X number of days, X is the time defined for level 1 department to resolve the issue. The complaint will be escalated to level 2 department. If the complaint is not resolved within Y number of days, Y is the time defined for level 2 departments to resolve the issue. The complaint will be escalated to level 3 department. Some additional features factor in the working of the escalation matrix. These are: at every escalation, level 1, level 2, level 3, owners can receive notifications. If you will get any issues, you have to complain according to the complaint box system, followed by your organization. Hello learner. In this activity, you need to write down the steps explaining how you would manage the problem of a carelessly kept poisonous chemical at your workplace. Suppose you encounter a poisonous chemical kept carelessly in the warehouse. Now, lay down in steps how you would initiate this problem in the management process. Hope you have got a first-hand experience of how problem management should happen at a workplace. Now you have to complete the last part, that is the post-session exercise, to finish this module. Question 1. To identify problems and suggesting improvements or remedies, you have to follow the specific procedure of risk management. True or false? Answer is true. Question 2. If you cannot control a problem, what will you do? Option A. Escalate the problem. Option B. Reporting it to your manager. Option C. Control the threat arising out of the problem. Option D. Do nothing. Answer is option C. Question 3. How will you log a complaint report to the concerned person? Answer. Log the complaint report to the concerned person via email or the procedure specified by the organization. Question 4. What does an escalation matrix do? Option A. Reports the issue. Option B. Mails the right person. Option C. Connects the members concerned. Option D. Allows you to specify multiple user contacts to be notified in the event of issues. Answer is option D. We hope you were able to find the correct answers to the questions. All the best for the coming sections.